Okay, for this trip, we're starting at the Turpin Meadow Trailhead. You can see my cursor here. And then we're going to head up on this green path here, the Two Ocean North Buffalo Trail. I got to stop in here at Mud Lake because it's just about 2 miles. And we've got super heavy packs. I'm going to switch this real quick over to satellite. From the satellite, we can see that there are several lakes or ponds in the area that may be suitable for water. If our packs are not that heavy, then we can continue on up another 2 miles, 2.5 miles, 2.6 miles over what appears to be relatively smooth terrain, and camp at this river here. Switching back over to Forest Service 2016 maps. Next day takes us up to Camp 3 in this meadow area here. This is Fork Meadows. Then continuing on north to the area where the pass is, somewhere around here, and call that as a 0 day, optional of course. From there we travel on up about 7 miles to Bridger Lake. And this line right here is the green line on the video, the flyover, which is the southern boundary of Yellowstone National Park. Potential 0 day there. The next nights come on back down the same route. This time we turn right or west towards Enos Lake. Got us camping at Enos Lake. However, the photos of Enos Lake doesn't show it to be particularly picturesque, but we'll see when we get there. And then heading on back in 12-mile jaunt to get back, or making up here either to Divide Lake or Clear Creek Lake. Looks like it's relatively flat to get there, and there is a cutover here, the Divide Lake Cross Trail, which is on the satellite photo. I'm going to switch over to satellite real quick. So there's a lot of trails here, if you can see them. And this blue line roughly follows this trail here. I guess that's supposed to be the same one. And here it kind of gets lost in the blowdown area. Looks like it's right here. And then it's back up here again. And right here. Then it kind of comes around and goes down over here. And so it's like the trail up here, and then another one here, which makes more sense. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, and you can see this one is heavily traveled. There's a couple of tracks there. Anyway, this is only about 2 miles to hit the same trail and this river right here. as an option. All right, switching back over from the satellite to the Forest Service map. So that is an option if we want to break this up. I don't know about any water sources along here. And that gets us back in to complete the loop. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. And there you have it. Okay, as we start off with the part one of the flyover, this is from about 5,000 meters above the ground surface to give you an idea of the terrain. So we do have some mountains, it looks like, and that looks pretty cool. And it looks like relatively flat the whole way. We're in a river valley. So these campsites are starting off short distance because of heavy packs, and we'll see how we feel. Totally agree that we can reevaluate when we get going. Takes us up here to the Two Pass area where Two Ocean Pass, where the water supposedly flows left and right to the Pacific and the Atlantic, or maybe to the Gulf of Mexico, I don't know. Then we follow the river valley on up to the southern border of Yellowstone. And that's the Hawk's Nest or Hawk something on the right there. Possibly spend a 0 night at Bridger Lake. Then turn around and come on back. From this view, it looks like the scenery may be very nice. Back to Two Ocean Pass. Camp there again. And then we turn west towards Enos Lake. We're probably going to have to camp at Enos Lake because that's the one good water source that's on the map. But after Enos Lake, we have the option of, as you'll see here in a second, going over to Clear Lake. Looks like maybe all right. There is some terrain involved going between Clear Lake, going up to Clear Lake, and then going over to the other side, our original route. But this one long stretch here from Clear Lake, don't have any water, but it's probably about 5 miles, 4 or 5 miles back to the trailhead. This next section coming up here is a lower to the ground. I think it's about 1,500 feet, probably about 2,000 or 3,000 meters. To give you a better feel, a closer feel of the terrain. Looks like I could have gone in closer. Just gives you more time to study it, that's all. So if you've made it this far, congratulations. I've just about fallen asleep. Really doesn't provide anything new. When I watched this, I did it at as close to ground level as I could. So if you've made it this far, you probably don't have anything better to do. Anyway, when you make it to the end of this video, please subscribe and you win a prize. All right, that's about it.